Hi everyone and welcome to day 23 of Inktober Tangles 2024. I'm Lisa of Wee Crafty Crow, and this afternoon, or whatever time you're catching up with me, I'm going to teach you a tangle called Bugz, which is by Danielle DeRome. So this one starts with lines that are parallel to one another. The lines where the curves are, they don't have to kind of match each other. The bumps don't have to parallel each other, but they're parallel lines, I think you'll see what I'm getting at. And then along these lines, you're going to work a curvy line. And once we've done that, we'll ink those little bits in. So it's basically on each line, you're going to have a series of these semicircle shapes and ink them in. This is going to have obviously a lot of ink in it, even although it's a very quick tangle. So I think once I'm finished with all this inking, I'm going to pause my camera just to allow my ink to dry, and then I'll come back in and do a little bit of shading. There's going to be minimal shading in this tangle, but I think we can do something just so that it's not entirely ink. But you know, if you like the way that this looks when it's finished, there's no reason why you couldn't just leave it at the inking stage. You don't absolutely have to shade and highlight every single one. I think I referred to shading before I meant highlighting. Although, that said, there's obviously an option for shading as well, which I might very well go to. So nearly done with this bit. And then, as the title suggests, Bugz. This is going to look a little bit like little beasties, creepy crawlies. So on the bit where you have the curve, you're going to do three, well, it's 3 on the step out. You could experiment with how many you want to do. And this is quite satisfying to do. And that is as much inking as we are going to do in this. Now, I'm actually going to go, I might not pause my camera. I might just see how I get on with adding the graphite, and then perhaps my ink might be dry enough. We'll see how we go on. I'm going to just put graphite on the bottom side of this. You could add graphite on the top side as well if you wanted to, but I think I'm just going to add just on the bottom side. And then smoothing that out. I actually really like that. I don't think it's shaded in any way in the original step out, but I just quite like the change in the page there. The page, tiny page. Yeah, that's fun. So when I am going to shade in here, what I've seen in the example that was on the Inktober Tangles prompt sheet, it's got just a little bit, yeah, I think the ink's dried enough now, it's just got a little bit of pastel pencil just on each of these bits here. Totally optional, but I think this is quite cool. That's my personal preference. So I'm going to come in with the blending stump for my white and just smooth that out. You could obviously, I did kind of think about doing this bit with a jelly roll pen. If you've got a white jelly roll pen, that would work as well. Just kind of see what you think when you're doing this at home, and you know, go for what you think. Everybody's going to have a different opinion as to what looks good or bad, but this is fun, really quick to do. So I'll hopefully see you tomorrow for day 24. If you've enjoyed these videos, please do subscribe or like this video. It'd be very much appreciated. Thank you. Bye.